Hello, everyone. I am back today with my tips and truths series about testing. And if you have a child in North Carolina taking end of grade tests soon, I want you to be sure to listen up. But first, a quick reminder. I am hosting a free live webinar next week, April 7th, called Three Steps to Test Success, where I'll be sharing simple, practical things you can do right now to help your child feel more prepared for test day. If you'd like that link, just comment test success or send me a message. Okay, so here's the tip for today. What to do if you get sleepy during a test. One thing that happens way more than I think people realize is students getting sleepy during testing, sometimes even falling asleep while testing. And there's lots of possible reasons for this. Their brain's been working a long time. They were nervous and anxious the night before. But here's a simple reset they can use right at their seat. It's called the wake up reset. We're going to sit up straight in our chair, planting both feet flat and firmly on the ground. Take a slow, deep breath in. Exhale slowly and press our feet on the floor and tighten our legs for about 5 seconds. And then we're going to release and relax, let all our muscles relax, and repeat that 2 to 3 times. If that feels uncomfortable, sometimes students like to take their hands, press their hands down, kind of lift their bodies up a little, putting their hands on their desk instead of their feet. So why does something like this work? Well, this is called a grounding technique, and it helps increase oxygen and circulation throughout the body, which wakes up the brain and helps us to refocus. It's great because it also kind of serves a double purpose in calming down our nervous system, which can reduce stress during the test. All right, so simple reminder for kids feeling sleepy or tired, finding it hard to focus. Take a few seconds, reset your body, and wake up your brain. Now, for today's truth about testing. I think you guys have seen enough of my post and heard enough of me speaking to realize I am not a fan of the pressure that standardized testing puts on younger students or how it affects our education system. However, the skills that students learn when they prepare for the test in the right way absolutely do matter and make a difference. Students are learning how to stay calm under pressure. They're learning how to break down problems. They're learning how to avoid trap answers or tricky answers. They're analyzing those. And they're learning how to manage their time and attention. So honestly, these are skills that they will use middle school, high school, college entrance exams, things like that. So while the test itself is just one moment with limited reliability and limited data that it can give us, the skills they build preparing for it really can benefit them for years. Okay, so if you're thinking, this sounds great, this is what my child needs before test day, I want you to make sure that you join me for the free webinar next Tuesday, April 7th. I also want you to remember that our EOG training camps start April 12th and registration closes April 10th. This is our first year of offering camps, so we are starting out with elementary school, third, fourth, and fifth grade. But the webinar next week, you will be learning things that apply to all ages and grade levels. So let's work together to help our kids walk in on test day feeling confident, prepared, and ready. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I will see you again soon with another tip and truth about testing. Bye, everyone.